Hi, this is Benjamin. Nick is behind the camera. We are here with Cashbox and Drive Foundation. We are outside Toronto's Beanfield Centre. We're about to head in for the 2022 Canada's Walk of Fame. This is the first Canada's Walk of Fame inductee ceremony since 2020. So this year, Nick and I decided that instead of asking the typical questions to celebrities, we'll be asking them about their mental health and how they deal with it within the entertainment industry. Number two. I'm Benjamin. I'm here at the 2022 Canada's Walk of Fame, sponsored by Cadillac. We are talking to celebrities today about mental health and the way they deal with their crazy day-to-day lives. You all right?
One more, Jeffrey, with Cashbox.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how's it going?
Hi, good, how are you?
Good. I'm Benjamin. I'm here at the... okay, we're switching sides. I'm with Jeffrey Latimer, the CEO of Canada's Walk of Fame. Jeffrey, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm not too bad. I've got two questions for you. You've come all the way in your career from The Godfather 3 to the CEO of Canada's Walk of Fame. How have you dealt with stress, anxiety of a career in this business?
Oh, what a great question. One, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do drugs. Makes a big difference. I run, but I have incredible people around me and great support system. And it's interesting, in the days when I lived in LA and went to Rome on that crazy movie, you learn a lot, but you're also really young. And if we could all start our careers at 50 years old, it would be unbelievable, because the wisdom you take from others and what you learn along the way, and what's actually an emergency and what's not, and what's drama and what isn't. And that life is short, and having a few great friends and incredible people around you is really what you need.
How do you deal with mental health, with stress, and that kind of stuff?
Usually my solutions have been trying to find spaces where I can, sort of an escape, a healthy escape. Different interests, hobbies, surrounding myself with loved ones, finding ways to just sort of center myself and relax usually helps a lot with, if I, build up a stress or worries or concerns about just the everyday hustle and bustle of life. Usually those are my ways of trying to deal and center myself.
What is a hobby for Glenn Lewis?
Believe it or not, video games. Yep.
Any games you want to shout out?
Classic RPG, Skyrim, all day. As a matter of fact, I'm still waiting for Bethesda to release Starfield. So, yeah, I'm that guy.
100% it's stressful working in the industry.
How do you deal with that stress, depression, all that kind of stuff?
I do things for my mind every day. I think it's really important to do something for your mind, body, and soul every day. And for me, that's practicing gratitude, writing in my journal, exercising, and an act of kindness. Like, if I do those things every day, it helps me maintain myself and not get lost in the industry. It started with me speaking out on it and being vulnerable on social media and having conversations. And in doing that, I learned more about different practices, and I started incorporating them into my daily routine and then sharing them with others.
Was that a relief?
It definitely was a relief. I wouldn't say the journey is over, though, because when I think of the word relief, it means that, like, it's all over, but I'm still working, and I'm still continuing to work on it. Just like I would work out and go to exercise, mental health is it's an ongoing process, for sure.
You're one of Canada's most iconic singers and recording artists. How do you deal with pressure, mental health of being a celebrity?
Oh my goodness, that's a wonderful question. I think because I wasn't raised to think of myself as a celebrity, those pressures, I haven't experienced those pressures, but I have experienced the pressure of wanting to be able to achieve more, to open doors for the black community, and to not have to be exiled from Canada. So many black artists have to leave. And so I've been on a mission for my whole career to plant seeds here, to lay a foundation, and I've been inducted in the Walk of Fame, so I'm doing something right. But ultimately, it's a relay, like pass the baton, you know what I mean? How can I put it? I don't feel like I'm in an industry. I've always been kind of uniquely separate. And so I can kind of dip in and dip out and really kind of carve my own path. Now that I've accomplish certain things and have relationships in certain rooms, it's important for me to not be the only black person in these rooms. And so that's my thing, to have a seat at the table and make sure there's other seats for others to come in. I'm going deep, honey. I'm going deep, Cashbox.
We love that.
There's two of us. I think you have to have, hopefully, people in your life that can calm you down, that can, keep your head on straight, so to speak, I guess I would say. But I also think that the business that we deal with, because it is music, I think music is that salve, that balm that makes everything better. It takes you back to hopefully good memories, and it kind of becomes a soundtrack of your life. So I always think the more music in your life, the better. So that's kind of what we subscribe to, and we've been making music together for next year. It'll be 50 years that we've been doing it.
And I would say that success in life is only as good as the people you share it with. So we have great people in our lives, and that alleviates a lot of stress.
Well, you lean on people, in your circle. So I think like everything we do is a real team effort. So if there's anything that you're kind of confused about, or you're not sure about how to figure out, or something that's stressing you out, you just open the floor. And, if you're surrounded by people that you love and you trust, then you'll find an answer.
Have you heard
Hi, there you are at last.
Buffy St. Marie, how are you tonight?
Good, how are you?
I'm not too bad. I wanted to ask you a question about mental health and being in this industry. You've been an iconic music Canadian for as long as I can remember. I saw your show when I was a kid with my mom. How do you deal with stress, mental health, and being in this industry?
Well, you are right, this industry can drive you crazy. And mental health is an issue, and I'm really glad that Serena Ryder, that Kids Help Phone, and other people are taking mental health seriously. And we need joy, we need happiness, we need to be sharing those things when we're talking about mental health. We need to talk about mental health as well as mental illness, and it can happen to anybody at any time. We all know what it's like to be stressed and to be overstressed. But directly to your question, I travel a lot. So I'm not only dealing with the normal, tired out mental health issues. Everybody gets depressed or tired or whatever, but also jet lag. So I think I learned quite early in my career that what I like is to feel good. And I like to feel good, like bare naked and outside. What I mean is without alcohol, without drugs, just naturally. I like to feel good. So I've learned how to take care of my mental health, and I just don't like feeling bad. And if I'm feeling bad, I try to do something about it. I know drugs isn't going to work. I know that alcohol isn't going to work. So I try to make myself feel better. There's all kinds of ways of doing it. Everybody has their own way of approaching health and mental health. But first you got to care. Secondly, you have to know that everybody has health issues of all kinds. We all catch cold. We all get depressed. We can find a way out of it. It's a matter of asking each other for help and really taking it seriously ourselves and understanding that we deserve to feel well.
You're an iconic Canadian star. How do you deal with depression and mental health and stress in an industry like this?
That's a great question, because I think there's so much that this industry can sort of can be crushing at times, you know what I mean? So I think it's important to have some kind of faith, understand that everyone's journey is different, and I think it's important to keep positive people that will tell you the truth in this industry as well, because it's important to have that real connection with people along the way, That's how I've been able to navigate this crazy industry.
For me, family has always been where I can take my head if I just need to totally de-stress. So now, I have 4 kids and 11 grandchildren, and there's always some family members, and that, whenever something seems stressful or so intense or so problematic, wow. I just go, I read a book to one of my grandchildren, have dinner with one of my kids. It just puts everything in perspective.
My second question is, this is the first live Walk of Fame since 2020. What are you looking forward to about this year?
I think all the people just being together. I think the idea that we have so many people back together to celebrate together. Friends of our inductees, friends of our honorees, being together to watch. I love some of the performances we have, well, all the performances, but I love what they do. I think people are going to cry tonight because there's really extraordinary stories that we've put together with our Bell Media team, and they're so beautiful to watch, and they're inspiring, and you're like, oh my gosh, these are incredible, incredible stories.
Oh man, everything. To be honest with you, I've been so focused on the Deborah Cox tribute that I haven't had an opportunity to really see all of who's being honored tonight and everything that's going on. So I'm excited. Like, it's going to be brand new for me as much as it is for anybody else experiencing it.
I'm just looking forward to see Jully get her flowers. Like, it's really exciting for me to be able to witness this and see her continue to grow and continue to just be special.
That's excellent, man. Okay, have a great night.
Thank you, you too.
Benjamin, by the way.
Tashawn,
nice to meet you.
The real introduction? So nice to meet you. You're with Cashbox.
Cashbox, yeah. What are you looking forward to tonight the most?
The drinks.
Well, cheers. Have a great night, Jully.
Hair on my chest. Shit.
You guys are presenting Deborah Cox tonight. What else are you looking forward to tonight?
Well, learning a lot about the greatness of Canada, because we don't really know everybody else, honestly, that's going in. So we're going to get a great education tonight, and mostly just, really elevate Deborah as she's elevated us by singing our songs, by doing us the honor of doing that.
Ooh, Donovan Woods is performing. I'm excited to see Donovan.
Well, have a great night.
Thank you.
Oh, not singing. That I can actually enjoy the night.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're very welcome.
And what are you looking forward to the most tonight?
I think the whole show. I mean, I've just heard so much about all the entertainment that's going to be here tonight. So I'm looking forward to the whole show, really.